How's it going on? Bookclub.org. I'm Adam Bongiovanni, back here with another video for your viewing pleasure. Now it's the end of the year. I know the holidays are kind of coming and going. It's Christmas just came. I know a lot of people probably just got some new books, and you're also going into 2020 with, I'm assuming, huge TBR piles. Sometimes that is overwhelming, and sometimes you kind of don't know where to start, and you might just not start at all because it's so overwhelming. So I've come up with five different techniques on how you can get out of your reading slump. And I'm also newly out of a reading slump. I just came to film this video after reading for a good hour. A lot of people, and this is what I was doing, I was reading a lot of nonfiction, a lot of books on my career path, which is social media marketing. I was also reading a book about Queen, my favorite band, and it was all nonfiction, and it was a little too hard for me to continue reading these stories. I would read a few pages, then I would kind of stop for a while. So I switched to fiction, and I just read 40 pages, no problem. So the first thing I would do is try a fiction book. Even if you're a nonfiction guy or gal, try a fiction book. 2, reorganize your bookshelf. Books all over the place, get them in order. Get them neat. It makes it also to view the different books and figure out what you want to read next a lot easier. And it's a lot easier to choose what book you want to read. So clean up your bookshelf. Number 3, change the setting of where you're reading. So sometimes people get in the habit of reading in the same spot constantly, right? They're always kind of maybe sitting in their room or on their bed, or maybe they read in their car at lunch at work. Try a different place. Go to a park, go to the library, go to a Barnes & Noble, go to an independent bookstore. Switch up the scenery. If your mind is constantly in the same place and you're like, oh, I'm gonna read this book again, I'm not gonna be able to get through it. If you're in the same place, I feel like you'll constantly have those same thoughts of like, I don't know if I'll get through this. But if you're in a new place, there's no prior emotions or no prior thoughts attached to that spot. So try reading in a different place. Number 4, read with a person, read with someone else. Grab a buddy, even if they maybe aren't the biggest reader. Say, hey, let's go to Barnes & Noble for an hour. You also don't have to worry about getting distracted because the other person's also reading. And if your reading partner is really into their book and you're not, you could always go find another book. It's very easy. So I recommend reading with someone else. I think that really helps. And not that you want to be forced to read, but it could kind of get you over that initial hump of, I don't know if I'm into this. I don't know if I want to read right now. Because you'll see the other person, they'll be reading. Number 5, the last thing I have for you, for the first week of you getting back into reading, read for 10 minutes at a time. Now what this does is if you're really into the book, it makes you want more. It excites you to read for the next day. So if you read for 10 minutes, let's say on Thursday, and you're like, oh my God, I want to read this so bad. On Friday, you're going to be so excited to get in that book. And I feel like it's going to create a habit of reading at the same time every day. If you only read for a few minutes at a time to start, you're going to be so excited to get that book. And then after a few days, you'll be into the habit and you'll be able to just kind of read whenever you like. So those are my 5 techniques to getting you out of a book slump. For me, it helped. Hope it helps you. If not, hope you had an amazing holiday. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Like our Facebook page. And as always, I'm Adam Bongiovanni from onlinebookclub.org, and I will see you next time.